afternoon YouTube, Scott from SE Landscaping up in the northeast of England, and it is early August, and you may be wondering why there was no video last week, and that is due to me taking just short of 2 weeks off to go abroad with the family and friends. And I'm going to explain how I do this, because in the past I haven't been able to take holidays off, or when I've taken holidays off I've come back to a load of problems. So I went about a different way this year. As you know, I've been restructuring recently. I've got rid of some really bad staff, brought in some decent staff, and what I've got at the moment is what I'm happy with. So a couple of people I've had over the last couple of years who have now gone down the road have been useless and take liberties, for a better word, where the people I've got now, they get on with it, they do what they're supposed to, and they get paid. That's all you want out of people. So where we are is what I did. I had my core staff working while I was away, and I also had 3 subcontractors which I've had in place for a couple of months to cover while I'm away, because I wanted a different plan this year so that everything was perfect. So I employed 2 guys local to do my local work, and I employed 1 guy to do my far away work on industrial sites, and it worked well. Like I said, they did what they needed to. All the jobs, obviously I showed them round, up here from drawings before I went, and the rest of the work that we had, which was litter picking and things, which has been a big problem in the past, which I'll explain to you, was all done, and everything's gone to plan. I've come back, I've been around all my sites yesterday, spoke to various clients, so I'm responsible to council leaders and things like that, and pretty much there's 1 or 2 little teething problems, but nothing as big as we've had in the past. And in the past I've left lists of bins to empty, and these are bins that these people who I've left the jobs for have emptied for years and years, and everything has gone great. But unfortunately, when you leave people on their own, they don't do what they're supposed to. So as an example, a couple of years ago I went away, I left a list of bins to be emptied, parks to be litter picked, and I came back to a nightmare because none had been done. There was bins overflowing, and you get photos from the council, people send you photos, and the photos don't lie, because they take photos one week, they take photos the next, and it's the same rubbish overflowing in the bins, yet your members of staff say, well, I did it on this day. So we've got rid of them people now, and we've brought in people who, when they tick a box on a sheet of paper to say that bin's been emptied in Park B, you can 99.9% be sure that they have emptied that bin in Park B, because they're conscientious about the job, and they're keen to keep the job. So that's where we are this time. Been round yesterday, bins emptied, all tidy, all parks tidied where they're supposed to, nothing overflown and stuff like that. So it was nice to come back and see all that, and to know that I could do it again. I could go away again back end of the year, or I could go away next year and be safe in the knowledge that everything will be taken care of. And like I say, how I did that was with my own staff, but as well as that with subcontractors. So anybody who's thinking the same as me, that I cannot leave people, I cannot leave work, or I couldn't leave my staff to do that, or my customers won't wait that long, build some relationships with nearby subcontractors, because chances are, if you do, they might be in the same boat where they need a holiday as well, or they need some time off. And that's what it's all about. If you can build relationships with people, and good people, it will benefit you in the long run, and obviously it'll benefit them as well if you return the favour. So that's what I did. And while I was abroad, I couldn't switch off from gardening, unfortunately, so I decided to follow these guys around. And the reason for that is it is nice to see, and a couple of people have picked up on this when I put a photo up on one of the sites. It's nice to see how other people do things in other countries and get a take on how other countries are operating, especially countries that haven't got the equipment we've got. These countries don't have the supply. If I can just tell you where I've been to Lanzarote, and these countries don't have sort of the supply chain and things that we have. They're not spoiled for choice like we are. Although COVID, we're not spoiled for choice, but in general we usually are. So it's nice to see how these guys do it and what equipment they've got and things like that. And just it's nice to. So that was good to see the gardeners a couple of times. So that's mainly what the video is just about. That you may think it's not possible to get a break, but you need a break. Like I say, in the past I've gone without, and it takes its toll on you, this trade, like a lot of trades do, where it's physical and you work 12 hours a day a lot of the time. So just have a think about the video and when you're passing people now, when you're going around your town and things now, just have a look around for other subcontractors or people you know, and just have a word with them and just say, look, could you cover me if I was going away for a week? Would you be happy to do this and that? And like I say, a lot of the time you'll find that the answer will be yes. And if they put themselves out for you, then if you return the favour and put yourselves out for them, then it's all good. So that's how I accomplished it. That's how I went away. Key points: build relationships with subcontractors, get rid of bad staff, bring in good staff, and everything will go swimmingly. Now I'm back at it. I've had a couple of days where it's been a little bit heavy, just catching up. I've been working and trying to catch up on paperwork, but the grass hasn't. It's still still in the north. We're still in this 6 weeks of the grass hasn't grown mad. It's sort of the northeast and pushing up towards Durham and that way on. We haven't had a huge amount of rainfall like the rest of the country, so we haven't had a huge amount of rainfall like the rest of the country, so that's benefited as well. It's meant that the guys who's been going around for me as well have had a bit easier job than predicted, but they've still done everything that I asked of them and more. So that was all good. Any questions on anything, as usual, just drop me a message and I shall try and get back to you. But that's it, just a short video, and we will return to proper gardening videos from next week. Got some new equipment coming on demo, hopefully mid-September, so it'd be good to get some new reviews out there as well. So thanks for watching, guys, and we will see you on the next one.